Thank you for joining us on this busy Wednesday. I'm Megan Thompson with ABC 15 News. We do start with that breaking news coming out of the East Valley in Mesa right now. Police telling us what started as a domestic violence call has now turned into an effort to get the suspect out of a home. It's all happening near Greenfield and University. That's where our own Jordan Bonke is live for us right now. So Jordan, you're hearing from a neighbor who heard all of this go down. It's still very active there behind you.
It's a very active scene, Megan, yes, but it seems as if right now, according to what we've seen on camera, we have another crew on the other side, that there is some sort of a peaceful resolution to all of this. I'll step out of the way so that you can see what we're looking at. To my right, you're looking at a family now talking with police, and then to the left of that, you're seeing all kinds of Mesa police officers and incredible equipment that's used to try and get what was a barricaded man inside of a home. And this all happened after 5 o'clock this morning. This is what we know from Mesa Police, and it's not a tremendous amount of information. We know a lot more information from what we've seen than what we're told from police. We hope to get more information from them soon. But this was a domestic situation sometime after 5 a.m. It's unclear what the dispute was about, but Mesa Police tells us, and this is over near Caballero and University. For this domestic violence situation, a woman was taken to the hospital for injuries, multiple injuries. Families have been witnessing the negotiations for much of the morning, and those negotiations between the man who was barricaded inside the home included a loudspeaker outside. The other thing that was very hard for the family to hear was the tear gas, the deployment of tear gas. And when the wind picked up and there's not a lot of it, it started to come down the block, and that's times that we had to step back ourselves. There was evacuations for neighbors. We heard from one of those neighbors. He was outside. He shared with us kind of the urgency of the matter. He says he doesn't really know the person who's involved in all of this, but of course it started to affect his life. And so here he is outside the police tape watching all of this unfold like the rest of us here. And so I want you to hear a little bit from that neighbor now. Take a listen.
What happened here, I was heard some ruckus around 5:40 this morning, and then within 20 minutes to say, there was a bang on my door, and of course I answered it. It was the police asking me how many people are in my home, and can you get some things and please leave the property as quickly as I can. And we did. We gathered our things, and we drove out of the street, and not knowing there was a situation or a hostage situation that was happening right next door.
All right, so a couple of things that we witnessed here at the end that lead us to believe that this is a peaceful resolution is that our cameras on the other side of the street, they noticed the man shirtless coming out with his hands up. He was taken in an ambulance. We don't know the condition of the woman who was involved in this domestic violence situation other than that she was taken to the hospital. Again, the family witnessed all of this, and but minutes ago, and this is something that we witnessed firsthand right there at the front of the police line, we saw a small little dog that was reunited with the family that's over here. Once we get done with this, it's our job to try and piece together what happened. Mesa Police has a lot of questions that they'll be hearing from us on what unfolded all here. But for right now, it does seem like the barricaded subject that's involved is now in custody with police on the way perhaps to the hospital because he got into an ambulance. And that woman involved in this domestic violence situation suffered injuries. We don't know the severity of that, but multiple injuries, and she's being treated for that as well. You're going to want to stay with ABC 15, both on the air and online at abc15.com for more updates throughout the day, as this is a very, very active situation that spanned for much of the morning. Megan, we'll send it back to you. Jordan Bonke in Mesa, ABC 15, Arizona.
And Jordan, thankfully you were on the scene there to capture that for us there and bring us those live updates immediately. Great to hear at least there's some resolution that hopefully we could start the investigation process on the other end. We'll check in with you later on today. In the meantime,